Hey everybody, Denise here. Thank you for stopping in with me today. I just want to do a quick little video because I haven't been videoing much. A lot of things happening like they always do at this house. George, everybody knows who George is, my motorhome. I have a love-hate relationship with George. George is an old boy. He's a 2005 Class A motorhome with a couple of slides. Well, the previous owner um, put up paneling for ceiling, and apparently they only stuck it up there with nails. They didn't put any construction glue or adhesive. So the ceiling came down. Came down when my husband went to go up onto the roof and um, spread some sealant. You know, you have to maintain, especially down here in Florida, the roof, because when that sun just pounds down on anything that you have, it can destroy things. Tires, you got to have those covered. But yeah, anyway, so kind of made it loose up there, and then just bouncing around down the roads, just it loosened so many things up there. So one day we went to go in it, and the ceiling was not the whole ceiling, but there was a corner of it that was hanging, and we're like, now what? So we've been George has been a priority. Now, the last time I was on here, I said I wanted to do some peel and stick wallpaper on my the backs of my bookcases and my kitchen cabinets. I got it done. So I want to show you what it looks like. It came out perfect. So I'm going to turn this off and go out into the living room and show you my bookcases. Okay, now my living room doesn't sit like this. I've only done this for the video so that I could show you my bookcases. Because, as you know, this love seat is pushed all the way down here, and then my husband's chair is pushed all the way over here. So we're getting new furniture. If you're first time seeing this, we're getting all new furniture, all new rugs. I'm in the process of turning my house into grandma chic, a cozy cottage core look. So here is the wallpaper. Really, really pretty. Off of Amazon. And the trick to it, to do this, I learned from watching another woman, uh, Delina, on A Home to Love. She had a really good idea of getting the foam board that you get at Dollar Tree, and you cut it to fit perfectly into these little, your little this thing right in here. You push it so that it's snug, and then you put like a little tab in the corner or wherever, so that, oh, I don't like this wallpaper anymore. You tug on the little tab that you made, voila, it comes out. You go get some more foam board, and yeah, you change it. So that is a great idea. It worked well for my husband. I painted this. Remember, it was just all this stained color. My husband made this. Painted it the same color as my kitchen cabinets. And then my husband put the wallpaper on these doors. It brightens up this whole area. And here's our TV. Yeah, so I'm in the process of changing everything over from the vintage primitive things. I'm even going to do a different wall treatment instead of having all this border. I did paint over it. I wanted to see if I could cover it with paint. Sure enough, you can. Um, I'll explain a little bit more on what I'm going to do that probably on the next video. But yeah, so this is the wallpaper. It came out excellent. So I did, I just decorated in more of a springtime version, I guess you could say. Um, Antique glass here and antique plates and, the gravy boat. And I light that up at night. This candle's still going because I didn't turn it off last night. And this is the other side to it. And, I think it looks really pretty, very grandma chic. Yeah. So then let's make our way into the kitchen. I think I'll show you this area. Show you this area first. Now, yes, my hands shake. The medication I'm on um, makes me shake a lot. I'm very sorry about that. Please bear with me. I really can't do anything about that. Um, so here's this wallpaper. This is the wallpaper I was going to have out on the bookshelves, but it had such a large repeat that my husband was having a hard time. And he goes, Denise, you got to find something else. So instead of throwing it away, because, without thinking, it's like, okay, hurry up, let's get rid of it. No, I said, oh, how about the kitchen cabinets? And it fits good. So this is my coffee bar, my little coffee bar, and have some toast in the morning, bagels. This holds all our waters, juices, soda, things like that. And this is the other side. Don't mind my kitchen. This is real life. I haven't cleaned it. But this, oh my goodness, I just love this. It really adds a lot of color. See how plain it is? Everything's like beige. Beige. I think I'll color the walls beige. Um, so, yep, I have it over here and I have it over here. And after looking at this and then looking on Pinterest, they actually do all of the doors. And guess what? Denise is going to ask hubby to continue doing the wallpaper on these cupboard doors. And it will add so much color. Plus, I am going to paint these walls the green that I have in my bathroom. I can't remember the name of it. It's a sagey color, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint these walls that really pretty green, and it matches really good with this gray blue color that's on my cabinets. So it's really gonna make it look like a cottage, especially with the table and chairs here. That dining room set is going to go to my daughter once they find a bigger place. And hopefully they can find something before the babies do. The babies due in August. But if not, they'll make do in their small, tiny little apartment. And yep, so that's going to go to my daughter. Up here, all this is going to find its way into George because George is the country rustic. That's what we did in him. We remodeled inside of George, and we went with like a farmhouse design like we were going to do in here. So all this stuff is going to find its way into George. And yes, dear, you're going to be watching this. I'm going to paint the shelves white. And up here, can you see? Those are going to be white. And online, they have scalloped edge board that you can attach. And that's what I'm going to do. I want to do scallop edging. And I even want to put a shelf up over my sliders here. I made this. I saw this on Pinterest. I can't remember who, but everything here is Dollar Tree. And I was going to sell these. Too hard to make. Too hard to make. Well, I shouldn't say it's hard. It's not hard. It's just time consuming. So I said, one and done. I'll keep it. I'm not going to sell these. So this is another project I'm going to do. I'm going to redo this birdhouse. This is the table that's going to go in the living room. It has drop leaves, and I think I'm going to do permanent bars on it so that it stays open. So it's just a round table, and I have to paint it. This table, when we bought our house in New England back in 2000, this was found on our property. It was found by one of my sisters, and my daughter was about 4 years old, 5 years old. And they brought it back on their little adventure out onto our property. And I went, you've got to be kidding. I love it. So that's going to get a paint treatment. This, I just put the rub and buff on because they were black. And these are going in my bedroom. This is when my husband and I renewed our vows in 2004. It was our 10th wedding anniversary. So yes, we've been married 30 plus years. And this was the wedding invitations, and I just stuck it in a frame. There was something else I was going to tell. Oh, yes. Okay, these walls. This is a great room, as you can tell. All right, it's very big. And let me tell you, my husband, it took him a while before we could actually move in here. It took him so long to paint this whole house. And I told him we're doing one color, and it was this cream color. And we have it everywhere except once we moved in. And you figure out what kind of colors you want. So then I did this when I was going to do my primitive things. I do like this color. This color is staying because it's a goldish color, and I love it. It's cozy to me. So what I'm going to do is this paint color, I believe, is called Camelback. Got it at Lowe's. And I'm going to paint over this border with this color. And I found these really big stencils. I don't remember the name. It's an online company. Once I order from there and start doing this, I'll give you the information on it. But they're wall stencils. And one that I found, it's leaves and some kind of, I think there's like florals in it too. So my idea is this half of the wall, the upper wall, is going to be stenciled in this color. Then when I move the stencil down into this color, it's going to transition into this color. And this color is called water chestnut. I think it's going to be a really neat design. You'll have to see it. If you can't, like me, I have a hard time picturing things in my mind. And if you're that way, trust me, It's going to look really, really neat. Fireplace, I'll have to see. Once I do that treatment, I have to see, should I paint over? I can hear people going, no, no. I'm thinking about painting the this whole fireplace section in the darker color so it would kind of blend. I don't know. Boy, I can hear my husband now. Oh my goodness. So that I'm just not sure. I want to get the walls done. But like I said, we have to get George roadworthy because we're leaving for New England in August. And that's when my daughter's baby is due. And we don't know if we're going to be able to make the birth or not, which is killing me because I'm supposed to be in the delivery room with her. I missed the last one because my husband and we were on a cruise celebrating my father-in-law's 80th birthday, and I was supposed to be home for that. And no, we were out in the Caribbean. But I did do some changes here. I had an armoire here, or the Broyhill. I had the Broyhill here, and we put it in our closet. And so I put the dresser here and hung up some pictures. I'm going to put the two pictures that I was going to say polyurethane, that I just put rub and buff on. They're coming back onto the dresser. My printer's here. And then I moved my chair into the corner. Remember, my dresser was underneath this, but now over there. This chair is going into the spare room. So my sister, when she's down for 3 months, she'll have a nice chair. And I've got an ottoman too that I'm going to put in there for her. Um, oh, this is so neat. You got to see this. Okay. My neighbor across the street, Bobby, she's a really good friend of mine. She gives me a lot of antique things, old things. I got a kick out of this. She goes, "Do you want these?" Who in the 90s remembers this style of wood crafts? This one is from July 1998. Right there. I think I have one that is like 89, 88. She gave me a whole pile and I put them in that basket. Oh my goodness, does this bring back memories of the 90s? Oh, I love it. And not only does it, show the different things that you can make, like, let me get this out of the way, like this, they had the patterns in the book that you take out. It's all, they have, this thing's thick, okay? It has like, I don't know how many crafts on these papers. And so you take them out of the book and you can do the carbon paper. You outline it onto the wood. And oh my goodness, look at this. This is just so cool. And this, oh my goodness. I was in my glory just reading the book and looking at all the different. Yep. So I just thought that was cool. I just wanted to show everybody. And I think I'm going to send one to, it's another YouTuber. Um, I don't know if you follow her or not, but you got to check out her channel. It's Becky from My Little Vintage Home. And, she loved the 90s. So I think I might just send her a book just to see, just to see how she would like it, if it brings back any memories for her. But I love this. I can't paint like crafters do. I'm not a painter. I do more stamping. And you saw how I made that little house shelf in the kitchen. Um, Here, this it says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." My husband's got to get a hook to put up in the ceiling and then some wire, and we're going to suspend this up because you can't see it. Okay, it's kind of hiding behind my pictures and things. So he's going to suspend it from the ceiling so you'd be able to see that. But so yeah, I did something different here. This stayed the same. Over here is, well, this is an antique rocking chair, a child's rocking chair that I got for free. Couldn't believe it. And then I just have some antique, um, what do you call these? Well, you know what they are because I'm showing them to you. I don't remember, what do you call this? Is it cross stitch? Again, this is antique. My friend Bobby across the street gifted these to me. This is an 80s. How many people remember these types of dolls from the 80s? I got that thrifting one day. Over in this area is a long dresser that matches my bedroom set. This was my mother-in-law's set. And then when she passed, we inherited the furniture. The long dresser that matches with this dresser, my nephew had. He wanted something of hers. And of course, we weren't going to say, no, no, give it to me. Well, he no longer needs it. So they're going to give it to us. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So that's where that's going to go. And George is going to be the one taking us through, taking the dresser back. Let me turn this around and I will say goodbye. Okay, was that a lot? I had a lot to say. I did say that this was going to be a short video, and I don't know how long it is. But I just wanted to come up to speed to where we are and why it's been a while between videos. Like I said, so many things happen in this household between health and vehicles and houses and grandkids and kids, and it just goes on and on. It's real life here. Life goes on. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is something that you like to see how the different rooms come together with different color schemes, and watching people go through that process, then this is the channel for you. So go ahead, hit subscribe, hit that like button, please comment, because all that will shoot these videos out there into the YouTube world where more people can see my videos. You can even get a hold of me if you want to say something privately. It's a business email, and I believe it's all in my what do you call it? Profile. Gives you the profile of how long I've been on YouTube. Again, different things like that. Well, you can reach me through that. It gives my business email. It's what's it called? BB's business. BB's BB's bungalow business. You'll see it anyway. It's there. I'm having a 60-year-old minute, okay? All right. Well, thank you for taking your time out. I appreciate you staying till the end. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.